Hi, this is Ricky Harbor with Subsite Electronics, and during this video I'd like to share with you how to perform a new assisted project scan. With the assisted project, you have the ability to create a grid and overlay that grid on a map to allow you to scan through that entire grid. So let's begin by selecting New Assisted Project, and we're going to select a map. Once again, I like using the Google Hybrid map because it gives me all the information that I need. And to make it a little faster, I'm going to go ahead and type in the address of my location. I'm going to zoom out once the map comes in and get to the area that I want to perform the scan. Then I'm going to go up here and select the polyline tool so that I can draw my reference line. I'm going to start right here at the front of the building and go back here all the way to the loading dock. Then I'm going to come over here and edit the reference line, thus finishing applying the grid. Now my reference line is this red line down here at the bottom, and you notice it placed the grid up toward the building. So I want it to go away from the building, so I'm going to come down here and tell it to flip the grid, and now it has. On the grid itself, you can adjust how far apart your grids are, and I'm going to go ahead and make those each 20-foot scans just to reduce the amount. And then I'm going to adjust my width and my length to place my grid here. Now it tells me that it's going to create or need 15 scans to complete this assisted grid. Okay, to start my survey, I'm going to come down here and select Start Survey. I want to ensure that my controller is powered on, and once again it goes through the calibration process immediately. Now you notice that my reference line has started down here by the docks. Let me zoom out just to make that a little easier to see. That's my starting point for this first grid. So now I'm going to select Start Acquisition, and I'm going to begin my scan. And as I go across, if I have any utilities that I come across, I'm going to mark those. There's my first one. And then I continue on. And I'm going to continue till I reach the end of my grid. And I'm going to pause. Now for this one, you notice that it shows that I need to go all the way back up and start from the same end that I started before. I can choose to do that, or I can change my starting point, and I'm going to tell it to go backwards and select OK. Now you notice that my reference point is now down here. So I have moved over 20 feet to match my grid. I'm in place, and now I'm going to start my next scan. Mark my utility or my drain and continue on again till I reach the end. And I pause, and I'm ready to move over another 20 feet and begin another scan. Right now I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to continue scanning, and I will be back toward the end of the scan to show you what it looks like. Okay, here if we take a look at it, I have performed the last scan on the grid, and as you see, as it come across, it drew a line of that drain as I marked it. Now as I pause, it's going to go now to the, and tells me it's going to start down on the other end and perform scans going lengthwise. I'm going to forego that process because I think you've seen the procedure on how to do this now. That's how you would perform an assisted grid project. So if you have any additional questions, feel free to contact your local Ditch Witch dealer or your Subsite product support group. Thanks for watching. See you on another video.